Hi, and welcome back to Just the Plants Ma'am, where we make plants for the people. Today is Tuesday, March 5th, and it is already day 2 of week 10 of Tour de Vegan, which is low carb raw vegan, but we decided to call it raw vegan keto because raw vegan keto, it just sounds more concise than low carb raw vegan. And right now, keto is all the rage. People are all about the keto. It's like the buzzword for all diets right now is keto, 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 keto. That's all anybody cares about is keto. Well, you know what? You don't have to eat bacon and eggs to do keto. You can do keto with plants. It's a lot more limited, but it can be done. You don't need to resort to eating our animal friends to do a keto diet. So, let's go see what I'm going to eat today on day 2 of raw vegan keto. We are going to start making a salad dressing, a super simple lemon tahini salad dressing with half a lemon, some salt, some pepper, garlic powder, onion powder, and definitely a ton of dill. Trying to make a sauce with my little one helping me out is all kinds of fun. And this basically, I should have probably added a bit of water to make it more of a dressing consistency, but I'm kind of craving some cheese, so this is basically like tahini cheese. It's crazy. I spiralized up 1.5 cucumbers because koodles are amazing. If you don't like zoodles, try koodles because they're very watery and just light and crispy, so give them a try if you haven't. I quartered up a huge avocado. Usually when I bought avocados before, I'd look for the tiniest little avocados I could find so I could eat the whole one and not feel guilty. Well, let me tell you friends, when I was at the store yesterday, I was looking for the biggest avocados your girl could find. I also put on hemp seeds because hemp seeds are magical, olives, and some everything but the bagel seasoning. I've been working on this salad for a good half an hour and I'm only halfway through and I'm starting to get really full. Really ridiculously full. But I managed to finish it an hour and 20 minutes after starting it. This is the makings of a marinade for raw vegan taco meat. We are using the juice of 1 lime, tahini, then we got all the spicy taco seasoning, cumin, chipotle powder, smoked paprika, and chili powder. For some added texture besides the nuts, I decided to cut up some red pepper and half a zucchini because those old low-fat raw vegan habits die hard. I was used to making low-fat raw taco meat. If you wanted to make just low-fat raw taco meat, cut up a bunch of mushrooms, add it to this, put it in your dehydrator, and you are good to go. But we are not doing low-fat raw vegan right now. We are doing high-fat raw vegan. So we are going to add in all of the chopped pecans and all of the soaked pumpkin seeds, or pepitas if you'd rather call them pepitas, because that's just more fun. So we're going to mix this all together and then put it in the dehydrator overnight. But you're going to want to cover this before you put it in the dehydrator overnight because you want the vegetables to be able to retain the moisture and get softened. Then in the morning, you're going to take the cover off, stir it around, loosen it up, and dry some more. You're going to want to dry your mixture for probably a good 5 to 7 hours after you uncover it in the morning, just to dry it out and give everything a nice crispy outside. 4:58 p.m. rolls around and I'm feeling a little snacky, but I don't want to make my dinner yet. I'm not that hungry. I just want something yummy in my face. And I thought, ooh, I have almond butter, and you are on the okay list this week, baby. How amazing is this diet where you can just freely go to your fridge, open up your jar of almond butter, and shove it in your face? 5:13 p.m. and snack parade must continue. The almond butter was not enough. I felt the need to bust open the crackers, the guacamole, and the raw taco meat to make myself a little snackatizer. Oh yeah. I definitely had more than one or two of these crackers. I probably had like 6 to 10 of these little crackers with guacamole and taco meat on top. They were amazing. It is slaw softening time once again. I want to let this sit for a good hour before I have dinner, so we're going to make it now. I squeezed a lemon, threw some tahini on top of there, added all of the taco seasoning and a bit of Paul Bragg. Finished off my one hot drink for the day, which was just a straight up dandelion tea. 7:12 p.m. and it looks like we have a sufficient softening of our slaw. When you're dealing with kale, you always want to soften it somehow before you eat it. Otherwise, it's going to be a miserable experience and you're going to go, I hate kale. But not if there's a perfect avocado alongside that kale. And your kale is covered in fatty, yummy goodness. That helps. And here it is, friends, our final masterpiece that will make you want to eat your greens. We got spinach in there, romaine, the kale slaw, a whole giant avocado, a bunch of olives, not that many tomatoes, a ton of hemp seeds, a ton of taco meat, and all kinds of nooch. Because if it ain't got nooch, I am not going to be happy. My bowl is very dirty because I just put all my salad in my slaw mixing bowl, so I didn't have to make any extra dishes. Thank you so much for joining me on this What I Ate in a Day edition of Just the Plants Ma'am. I am super stoked for the rest of this week to see what kind of low carb treats I can come up with. Basically, I'm not going to be logging everything in Chronometer every day. That is not happening. That's way too much work for me. I just did that yesterday to get a baseline for what I'm going to be doing. So, as long as I'm not adding in stuff that's crazy, here's a little crazy. As long as I'm not adding in stuff that's like crazy high carb, I'm not worried about it. As long as I'm eating all the like low carb vegetables and not adding in a bunch of other weird stuff, we're golden. I'm not worrying about it. I'm going to take this as a stress-free as possible approach because life is stressful enough as it is. We don't need to be stressing over every little thing we put in our mouth. We've got the basic idea. We've got it figured out. We don't need to do a daily carb count. I refuse. I don't have the time for that. Not at all. And just, nor the inclination, to be honest with you. It's a lot of work getting that stupid scale out for every single ingredient. It's annoying. It's not anything that I want to do. So, sorry guys. If you want some super scientific-y channel, this ain't the channel for you. We're just going by the seat of our pants and seeing what we eat, and that's it. I'm not doing the numbers and the charting and the tracking more than what I've already put into it. So, it's not going to happen. So, just wanted to put that out there. In case all you guys think that you're going to be getting a Chronometer update for every single meal that I'm making this week. It's not happening. So, I hope you pretty plant people have a marvelous day and you join me on tomorrow's video.